Halo, Episode 8, Allegiance. How do you do, G-Pot crew? It's your nutty buddy Putty here, and today we'll be reviewing Episode 8 of Halo called Allegiance. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. I've been going through this series and trying to give it all the love and support, and it was cool to see certain things like, the brutes, the brute chief, or grunts, or even things like Cortana, things that even though excuse me, even though they're in the original game and they're taken out of context of the series, that they exist. Also, I ignored the fact that Master Chief was helmeted. They've changed everything. I'm not going to get the Arbiter, things of that nature. I've tried to give this series a chance. Last episode was literally not even Halo. The only character that had anything to do with Halo was Soren, and Soren was a character that was based on lore that doesn't exist anymore in the series canon for even hardcore fans or even linear fans, anyone to even care about. So here's my thing. I wanted to give this series a chance, and now that we're at episode 8, I feel like I can finally give a concrete opinion about things. So again, I haven't watched episode 8 yet. I have nothing too compact about it. And I think we have 2 more episodes after this. It's either 8 or 10 episodes. Actually, let me check real quick. Okay, so based on what I'm finding, it's 9 episodes. So it's this episode and 1 more, which means that we will be ending this series on the 19th. So we do 19th, and of course, actually, that's going to be the same night as Chippendale Rescue Rangers. So hopefully they drop the episode earlier because honestly, I'm way more excited about Chippendale's Rescue Rangers than this, which I will be doing my own special review for that. But that being said, though, that means that we'll have a week break until Obi-Wan Kenobi comes out, which actually really isn't a break because that would be the next week. So anyway, I was wrong. My point to the whole thing is I've become drained to this series. It's not what I wanted it to be. It's not what I was hoping it to be. And unless episode 9 ends with a banger that makes me go, ooh, I'm interested now, I don't foresee it. With that being said, let's hope episode 8 is more than episode 7 could ever be. And let's go into my full breakdown and then my final thoughts. Now, the location you see here is CRITERION. CRITERION is a human inhabited planet that was between the Covenant Human War that existed in 2552. Now, this isn't the casualties they have. I know there was like guns, arms dealership, things of that nature that are existing in this area, and this is more based on the books and lore. But this isn't something that's, what's the word I'm looking for? Very crucial to the story. So I guess maybe in this world they're trying to cut it off by destroying what it is or the planet that it is. So whether or not they send out troops to help the people here and make that a reason for them to get involved into this battle is yet to be seen, but it definitely feels like that's the path they're going, and if they don't, well, again, I'm used to them fucking up the show and changing it when it comes to lore or significant milestones or times within any of the books or video games. Next, I want to talk about the SANGHEILI language. Now, she's over here decoding it, and they may have brought this up before, or not brought this up, but shown this before and I didn't recognize it or notice it before, but now I am actually seeing it, so I want to go and bring it up. First and foremost, you'll see that there's symbols right here, right across the board here where she's working at. This is SANGHEILI, all right? And there's actually a whole translation bar you can look at online. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this and show you guys how this could be essentially translated to show something. So showing you right here, we're going to look at the letters. So first up, we have this one right here. Now, I don't know. Again, I did look at this to see if it spells out anything, and I don't see anything particular that it spells out. So based on the way this one looks, it looks like it would be P, but unfortunately this one's broken off here, so I don't know if it's a alternate version I'm not seeing here in the language, but that definitely looks like it could be P slightly. It looks like, again, a little messed up, like someone in the show, again, which they're really bad at, cut off that, added that top part right here, which is missing through this language, or it was just never that. Again, it also could be based on how big or small this image is, because see, it's still cut off here, but a lot of these pieces are cut off as well. So that's what I'm thinking. Next, we have this piece right here. If you look here, the only closest one is the U that you see right here, and then actually right beside that letter is V, P-U-V. I don't know exactly what P-U-V might mean, but then you do see another one right here down below, and this one looks a lot like, let me find it real quick, I found it before. Looks a lot like, where did I see that at? Saw it earlier, and I forgot where it's at. This PUV, now I'm forgetting where it's at. Oh, right here, Q. Again, I don't know what exactly the Q to this might be. Again, this right here could also possibly be M. It also could possibly be, actually M is probably the closest one I saw here. Oh, M or F. The F, I don't see the triangle here that goes off center. So that's why I'm thinking it could be the M right here. So that would make it QM. Again, doesn't make sense. The language is there, but I feel like what are they spelling out there? But essentially, the reason I'm bringing this up is this is the SANGHEILI language that you actually can see right up there, and it's pretty cool to see at least one thing they kept intact with the lore of Halo. There's so many moments in this series where I really want to give this series a chance. And I don't know whether or not the ending is going to justify the means of every change that happens when it comes to the lore of the games and the books. This show is a mess that's not even Halo anymore to me. Yeah, there's Spartans. Yeah, there's hints of Halo and the Halo machine. But you could literally change the name of Halo and the Spartans to something else, and it would be a different show entirely. It's all based on just a name, a title. His name is Master Chief, but he's not the Master Chief I know. Her name is Cortana, but she is not the Cortana I know. And her name is somebody I don't even know of. And she could still exist in this series, and it wouldn't make a difference. This is the shortest video I ever did for Halo the series. We have one more episode next week. Will it end with me being happy? Or do I perpetually want this show to fail? 90% of the audience that watches this, that are Halo fans, want it to fail. Don't let me be one of those people. I'll see you guys for episode 9.